Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to another video on Modern Warships. I'm the Unknown, and today we are going to be going back to our roots of the YouTube channel, and we're going to be doing an online gameplay using the INS Nilgiri, Indian Battle Pass ship, the second Indian Battle Pass ship. And we're going to be using a relatively simple build. I'm going to be using the BrahMos NG with the L-52A cannon with the new German grenade launcher, the Indian torpedo, and I might switch this torpedo to an ACA, to be honest, for the anti-sub. And then we have the new helicopter, and then we're using full Dragonfire because I don't really care about air defenses too much. But yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the online. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and push to the right here. Let's see. We have... Dang, this team, like, dude, these teams are, like, hella random, but I like it. The matchmaking, low-key, a little bit balanced, and it looks like we have a teammate who just completely lacks the situational awareness and just completely just does not care for his team. But bro just had no problem pushing me at all. Bro had zero problems pushing me. All right, let's go ahead and use this Comanche and deal just some easy damage here. So we're looking to do, you know, decent damage here. Okay, so we got a Kirov there. Let's go ahead and launch those. All right, there we go. Get some hits here and there. It's like the torpedoes did some damage. That's what we wanted. Good, good, good. People have been clowning on, you know, the INS Nilgiri because it just doesn't, you know, it doesn't just uphold the standard of what a frigate should be, but I think that it is an awesome frigate because it has really good firepower. It is basically a more new and improved F-127, and I say that because this thing is better than the F-127 simply because all the armaments are in the front, so it's better for peeking in the front. And it also has an unlocked cannon, which people have said that the unlocked cannon of the F-127 is good. But I simply prefer to have an unlocked cannon just because it's just you know, it's just better. So as you can see there, I'm slowly pecking away at the health. I'm gonna go ahead and push forward a little bit because I wanna gain my health. Oh, that's a ballistic submarine. Hold on. No, that's not a ballistic submarine. Okay. Well, while we take this time to heal, I just want to continue to glaze this frigate more. It's honestly a good frigate. I don't know why people hate on it so much. Sure, the F-127 has a better air defense, but that's literally the only thing it really has, in my opinion. Everything else about the INS Nilgiri is better than the F-127 by far, at least in my opinion. I prefer to have a lot of unlocked armaments. That's just my opinion, and that's my preference. All right, there we go. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and flank. So let's see. Oh, this guy's trying to kamikaze me. That's what he's doing. That's what that is. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and yeah, he's not gonna make it. Perfect. That's what we were going for. All right. I do love the BrahMos NG better than the P900 Basalt because it's such a good missile. It doesn't do that much damage, but it makes up for it in just the reload that it can do. It has such a fast freaking reload. It's good for pretty much all ranges except for close range, I assume, because of the launch animation is so high. But other than that, I gotta say, it's a good missile. Overall, this ship is a pretty good brawler. There's really nothing bad I can say about this ship, which is kind of difficult to say for most Battle Pass ships. All right, let's go ahead and use the smoke there so they can't target me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move forward. Looks like they're going to be holding hands. All right, there we go. All right, looks like, yep, me and this teammate, we're going to be holding hands to the very end, it looks like. There we go. Kill all the unmanned vessels. Heal up. All right, we gotta move. We gotta back up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. All right, it's a 1v3, so we're gonna see just how long we can hold off. All right, let's see if I can. Hold on, I'm gonna use the helicopter some more. See if I can get some damage in there. All right. Let's see if I can bait them. My goal is to bait a few of these ships. Looks like this guy's gonna take the bait. Let's see if he moves forward. Nope, he's gonna spam like the coward he is. All right. There we are. That air defense is really good. All right, let's go ahead, back up some more. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Looking good so far, looking good. This is going to be a loss. However, let me look at this team. Like, let's see how much the damage my team did. Yeah, pretty much neck and neck in damage. Like, I'm honestly impressed. I'm going to continue to back up, and I'm just going to peck at these guys one by one. There we are. And then I'll use the smoke. I'm gonna die here, but I am not going down without a fight. They can spam all they want with their cannons, but they're not gonna hit me. And there you guys have it. That was a loss, but I did not go down without a fight. Just goes to show that if you have a competent team, you'll do good. If you don't have a competent team, this is the result. Now, the pluses and the minuses of this frigate, I gotta say, one cannon is such a minus. At least for me, one cannon is an absolute minus for me. I can't stand the fact that this thing has one cannon. It does have the 3 missiles and the 2 grenade launchers, though. It is very fast. However, this thing doesn't really do good by itself. It does good in a team setting. Like, if you have a competent team of these things will they'll mop the floor 100%. But if you don't, you know, you have what I just had, and you had a loss. But I did not go down without a fight. Let me know what you guys think about the ship in the comments below, if it can handle itself relatively well, or if the damage is too low, or if I could have used a better build. That is going to be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. And yeah, that is it. Peace out.